Hi guys. In this video, we're going to do the header of the engine block assembly. And let's open it. So this is a plate with five extrusions that are going to hold the cam. So first one, let's make a rectangular plate. Dimensions. This, okay, 6. Oh, okay, 6 by 12, of course, going to be same as our black body, and 1 inch. Okay, let's open up a new part. All right, let's do from top. And we sketch, start with the center rectangle and make it 12 by 6. And extrude it for 1 inch thick. All right, first feature is easy. And let's move on. Cut extrude at 4 bottom. So 4 circular cuts from the bottom, diameter of 2. And if I guess it correctly, the distance from the center to the edge is, okay, I had to measure it this way, 2.25. So same parameter as the block body, the 4 bores. Okay. Let's make a center line first. I like make a center line as a reference, go across the center and just keep drawing 4 circles. And define one of that to 2 inches. And then we can select all 4 and make them equal. Hold your control and select all 4 circles. And right here, there's an equal. Make them equal. And define the first center from the left edge, 2.25. Okay. Let's click OK first. And to see the spacing. Oh, wrong thing. So the spacing between 2 circles are 2.5 inches. And also the thickness is 1/4. So let's come to sketch, smart dimension, the spacing to be 2.5. So okay, here we go. And once we have all 4 circles fully defined, we can extrude cut it to 1/4. Okay. Now we have 4 little bores. And first one, we're gonna make a plane tangent to the first circle, but parallel to the vertical surface. So let's make a plane offsetting from here because we know the center to edge is 2.25 and the radius of the circle is 1, right? So let's make it 1.25. And we can flip it. So that would be the exact tangent to the first circle. So we have our plane 1. And let's make a plane 2, which is tangent to the first circle as well. So we can offset plane 2 actually from plane 1 by the diameter of the circle, which is 2. And we flip it, and here we go, plane 2. And plane 3 is going across the center of the circle. So let's use the technique we learned from last class. Let's make a plane by having these 2 planes as first and secondary reference. So you're gonna make a middle plane automatically. Okay, so first reference, plane 1, second reference, plane 2. And now we have a plane 3, which goes exactly across the center of the circle. And cut extrude. So 3 holes in the middle of the right circle. So one is 0.38 and the small one is 1/4, and spacing is 0.5. All right, so this circle, we're gonna sketch right here. Let's make a normal. Actually, let's do center line first. It doesn't matter where your center line is, you can always drag it. And let's do this circle. Okay, here is. So the diameter is 0.38 for this. So this the small and big circles must be concentric. And let's do 2 small circles of 1/4. .25. Click OK and make these 2 circles to be equal. And now define the spacing. Oh, this one is exactly 0.5. Okay. Okay, now we have 3 circles, and let's extrude cut it. It should be through. So this one gonna be, let's not do through all. Let's do up to surface. And I'm gonna do up to this surface. Click OK. And now we have 3 through holes from top to bottom. Exactly like this one. Okay, we can move on. So this one is 1 hole from the side. So it'll be the same position. So a half, okay, so 1/2 inch from the center to the edge, which is right in the middle. Let's measure these 1/4 in diameter. Okay. So let's sketch right here. Let's convert entity. Okay, don't know why convert entity doesn't work here. I can convert the extrude cut from the last feature. But anyway, we can always locate that location. Okay, let's see. Center distance is 2.75 and 0.5. Okay. let's select this reference first and draw a circle on the side. Let's get some center line. Wait. One second. I shouldn't select that. All right, and to select the surface, start drawing a circle. Here we go. And we dimension this from here to here is 0.5. From here to here is 2.75. And this hole should be a quarter. Right, was it 2.75? Yeah, from the center is 2.75. Okay, did I define this wrong? 2.25, right, this one should be 2.25 as well. 2.25, yes. Why this hole looks a little bit off, or it doesn't. Anyway, let's extrude cut it first. So the depth should be 3 inches because this width is 6 inches, right? 6 divided by 2 should be 3 inches. Okay, then this hole is in the right position. It's okay. So let's select this hole. Okay, it goes right through this little hole right here. Which is identical to what we're trying to do. Okay, that's good. So another one from the other side. So since that is 2.75 from the edge, so now we just need to measure how far away this circle with that circle is 1 inch. So it's gonna be 1.75. So let's start sketch from this surface and make this 1/2 inch and make this from this side of 1.75. Diameter, which is 0.25. All right, and extrude cut it. It goes inward by 3 inches. We just talked about it. And here we go. So here we're going to make 2 counterbores. How big are those counterbores? 0.38, which is, I believe, 3/8, right? And how deep? Okay, 1/4 as depth. And let's apply those right now. All right, let's sketch on the surface with circles. All right, concentric. And make this 3/8, which is 0.375. Okay, and make these 2 circles equal. So we don't need to define one more time. And now extrude cut it to 1/4 deep. Okay, 2 counterbores. And here we go. All right. Okay, we're gonna pattern this 4 times. And the spacing should be 2.5. All right, that should be simple. So make sure to select all the features that you want to be patterned with. So everything we just created, right? Okay. So pretty much all those features, extrude cut. And let's do a linear pattern along this direction, left to right, right? And we want to do 4 times and 2.5 as spacing. Okay, the preview looks pretty good. Let's click yes, and here we go. So those are the openings for the valves. Okay, one extrusion. This extrusion, oh, this model is so old, it doesn't, okay. This extrusion is right in the center of the plate. And let's get it. So front side is 5.75 from one surface to the edge. And thickness is 0.5. And this thickness is 2. So 0.5 by 2. Okay. By 1.5. 0.5 by 2 by 1.5. All right, let's sketch here. Start make a center rectangle. Point 0.5, 2, extrude it for 1.5. Okay. And another linear pattern towards left, spacing 2.5. All right, we're gonna flip this direction and only generate 3, sorry, by 2.5, which is already inputted. Click yes. Here we go. Another one is, oops. Okay, so plane 5 is right in the center of this center extrusion, and we're gonna mirror the same thing towards the right. So we have total of 5 extrusions. Let's do that. So click the plane, and we're gonna make a middle plane of the center extrusion. So which the first reference is gonna be the left side, and the secondary reference is gonna be the right side. So the plane gonna sit right in the center. And click OK. We have it here. Okay, and select this pattern to be mirrored about the plane we just created. And now you can see the preview. We have another 2 extrusions at the right, and that completes this feature. Okay, so 5, right? So kind of like $5 on the shelf. So let's make the groove for the cam. Diameter of the groove is 1 inch, and we're gonna make the circle right on the edge of the extrusion. So from here, select this surface, and let's start sketch a circle. Okay. Diameter is 1. Click yes, and we're gonna extrude cut. So this time we're not going to do through all. Let's do add to surface because I want it to be stopped exactly at the surface. Okay, this groove looks good. Click yes, and we have the groove. Okay, another cut extrude. So this is the hole on the top surface of the extrusion. I believe those are for fasteners. I'm not certain, but let's make that first. Hole diameter would be 1/4, and the depth is half, so it's 1/4 inch diameter by 1/2 inch depth. Okay. All right, let's draw a center line. Okay. So the hole is 1/4, and it goes 1/2 inch deep. Okay, 1/2 inch deep. Click yes. We have our first hole. And now we need to mirror the hole to the upside. Okay, select this, and we're gonna mirror this. Let's see which plane we can use to mirror this. The front plane, which is right in the center, we can use this front plane to mirror that feature. And let's try it. And here we go. The preview lands exactly where we want it to be. Click yes, and now we have 2 holes. And linear pattern goes all the way through for 5 sets. And we select these 2. So select the original one and the mirrored one and go linear pattern along the direction of one of the edge and 2.5 inches as spacing. And we can go 5 in total. So 5 sets of 2 holes. So in total of 10 holes. Okay. And another one is another cut extrude. So this is the vertical slot that we made on the engine body. So it would be the same dimension. Let's see if this sketch. Nope. So it's 0.5 by 3. So on the right side, let's sketch on the surface. Oh, okay, let's do the center one, actually. Let's make a center line. Make a center line so we can place the center of this rectangle exactly on there. So have this one side of the rectangle and the edge of this extrusion to be collinear. So they are attached. And click yes, and now we can dimension that. So this one will be 0.5, and this side will be 3. Okay, and let's extrude cut it. And again, I want to do add to surface. and the surface will be the bottom. Click yes, and here we go. This is that rectangular slot. Next step is cut extrusion for a hole for half inch of diameter, and to the edge, 0.75 and 0.75. These holes are the same set of holes that we used on the block body, and that hole is for the bolting. So same dimensions, 3/4 from each edge and a half inch in diameter. Okay, from the center to the edge, 0.75. Wait. Oh, okay. 0.75 and make this 0.5. All right, so 0.75, 0.75, and 0.5, and extrude cut it. Add to surface, select bottom surface as your reference, and we have our hole number 1. And if I guess it correctly, we're going to pattern the hole number 1 into all over. Oh, too early. Okay, this is a big counter bore. Diameter is 1 inch and thickness is 0.5. So 1 inch in diameter, 0.5 for depth. Okay, so concentric with our first hole and 1 inch in diameter, and go extrude cut it with 0.5 was already inputted. That's good. Okay, the counter bore for the first hole. And the very last step is to pattern it. So you better remember correctly, 6 holes. Same pattern as the block body. So spacing 5.25 and 4.5. Okay, let's do this. So select 2 features, the hole and the counter bore, linear pattern. Select direction 1, left to right, and direction 2, up and down. So this one, we're gonna go 5.25. And then we want to do 3. And for this one, we want to do 4.5. And we want to do 2. So that's going to give us total 6 holes, total 3 sets of 2 holes. All right. And here we go. We complete the header. Okay. And let's look at our reference. Exactly the same. Okay. Let's watch another video about making more components.